Hey folks, welcome back. We're here in State Line. This is called State Line, Nevada here. And it is getting a little warm up here. 67 degrees outside, so definitely pretty warm out. Share the road with bicycles. I'm gonna come back up here to US 50 and we'll continue onto the California side. Up here, I had to start the stream over. It was getting really, really bad. And then it finally wouldn't let me continue at all. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Cinnamon. And it says you're the only one here. Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna circle back around the west side of the lake, and hopefully I'm not gonna do any more side jaunts because that's what seems to be really hurting me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back up to I-80 and head back into Reno, where hopefully the cell signal will be far more reliable in the city than it has been up here. I wasn't sure. I wanted to take a chance, live and learn, and all that. We out here. My beautiful wife. US 50 here, the road we're intersecting. Sitting at the light for. Again, runs from the Bay Area all the way back east over to, I believe, Ocean City, Maryland. Here on US 50. And there we go. All right. So up here in State Line, you'll notice we've got casinos. There are casinos on the left side over here. You've got Bally's, you've got Harrah's, and then there's something over here on the right. There's GN, I believe that's Golden Nugget. Tahoe Blue Event Center here on the left. And yes, Golden Nugget right there. Dealers Wanted. Dealer school starts October 21st. There you go, guys. If you ever wanted to become a dealer up here at Lake Tahoe, the problem is you probably won't be able to afford to live up here. Might have to rent a closet out from someone. Oktoberfest at Camp Richardson, it says there. Caesars Republic. Keys will fly off the piano there, it says. Southern, welcome so much. Thank you so much for being here. And then you'll notice everything changes right here at this traffic light. That is because it is the state line for California. And this is State Line Avenue right here. So welcome to California, El Dorado County line, as well as South Lake Tahoe city limit. Chateau at the Village over here. So they're really building this up over on this side here at the state line. Or South Lake Tahoe, I guess it's the California designation for it over here. Road work next 5 miles, of course, why not? Traffic fines doubled in work zones. Friday Avenue, that's a good name. Ski and board rental starting at $28, it says there. Bike rental. All of this right here at South Lake Tahoe, California. $4.69 a gallon at Tahoe Tom's there for regular unleaded cash price. Hotel Beckett, Lake Tahoe. And an Applebee's, of course. Gotta have an Applebee's. But again, we do all things Vegas here on the VegasDon channel, as well as anywhere else we may be. And today we are here in Lake Tahoe. California, on the California side now, the very south end of the lake. And they have the bike lane here painted all green. Hampton Inn and Suites over there. So it's funny, you have these big, tall casinos, and then all of a sudden they just stop right there at the state line. Appreciate you guys. IHOP up here on the left, International House of Pancakes. There's one of the Lime e-bikes someone's riding. And again, we do all things Vegas. We'll be live streaming starting on Saturday at about 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. Our Las Vegas Strip live drive. And then we'll head down to Fremont Street, where we will take in some live music. Show you guys some live music down there. The signal's far more reliable on Fremont Street. I didn't realize how much more reliable it is, but hey Glenn, we're at Lake Tahoe. We're driving around. Radar enforced, 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Okay, so you know what? Reno parking, it says. I'm just gonna turn around up here, but wanted to show this to you guys. There's someone parasailing up there. 69 degrees outside. That wind hitting you. Oof. Let me see if I can get a good shot of it here with you guys. Water toys, it says there. And there is beautiful Lake Tahoe right there in front of us. All these boats out here. Parasailers. Hey, Prince Alex, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So again, this is magnificent Lake Tahoe here, the south end of the lake at South Lake Tahoe. We're gonna go ahead and continue our trek along and around Lake Tahoe here. But nice weather to sit outside and enjoy yourself. There's like a little hotel or something here on the left. Oh, it's a Hilton with some a green roof. So it has kind of a log cabin look to it. A lot of ski runs here, guys. There's a lot of skiing that goes on. Only right now there is no snow, so they'll be waiting for that. $4.89 a gallon at this regular leaded at this Chevron gas station here. 40-mile-an-hour speed limit around in here. Tahoe Beach and Ski Club, it says there. Lakeland Village. Skate, snow, swim, the Village Board Shop. Travel in there on the left. But again, fire danger omnipresent here in the summer times. Big Daddy's Burgers, beer and wine, it says over there on the left. Heidi's Sierra Massage. Tep's Villa Roma. Italian dining, seafood, huge salad bar, it says there. Safeway, that's a grocery store. Over here on our left, $4.69 a gallon. Whatever gas station. Oh, that's going to be a Safeway gas station. Yep. Takela Drive. Recreation Center and Library, Campground. Wani, welcome in. And when they do have wildfires up here, it's a mess. building campfires and all that kind of stuff. A lot of times they'll just prohibit it entirely. Fire danger high today, the sign said over there. That's too loud. Okay, there we go. Lyons Avenue there. Looks like a school, high school or something over here on our left. Into South Tahoe Middle School. Al Tahoe Boulevard. Keep Tahoe blue. $4.67 a gallon up here on the left. Not sure what's going on up here. Red Hut Waffle Shop, breakfast and lunch. Angela's Chinese Massage. A Presbyterian church. Alpine Computers. And a Taco Bell. Whiskey Barn, Dick's Whiskey Barn Grill, Tahoe Barbecue Char Burger. Okay. Tobin, welcome back. Thanks for coming back, buddy. I had to restart it. Rubicon Trail over here on the right, Carson Avenue on the left, and just a 7-Eleven, no gas, over here on the left as well. Athletics. Life is a sport, it says on the right there. Swiss Chalet Village. Sierra Boulevards, we're crossing. Coldwater Brewery and Grill at Swiss Chalet Village. Oil Changers. They took over an old gas station and just do oil changes in there. This is Lodi Avenue. Big Bear, no, we're actually at Lake Tahoe. Return, welcome. Further north, okay, cool. Cool, thanks, Return. Hangar over here on the right. Outlet here, Bargain Market on the left, as well as Clouds Vape and Smoke. All right, and $4.89 a gallon at the Chevron here. So Tahoe Keys Boulevard over here off to the right, but I'm going to stay on the beaten path here. I don't want to lose you guys again. They have a Cardinale Way Tahoe dealership up here. That's also a dealership in Vegas, out on West Sahara. Pet Station. And this is 3rd Street we're crossing now. But South Lake Tahoe, definitely a very congested, populated area down here. Is that an old Pizza Hut on the left there with the red roof? No, it's just a red, okay. Now it's a Kung Pao Hustle, fast, delicious Chinese food, it says. And Sacramento and Placerville, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But US 50 branches off here and continues its trek out towards the Bay Area. We're going to continue northbound here. Langenfeld Ace Hardware. They're still around. South Lake Brewing Company on the left here. Les Schwab Tire Center. That's a chain here in northern Nevada. Jay, welcome in. That's a Toyota dealership. Wow. Doesn't look like it would be a dealership. Sierra Vista Apartment Homes. Okay. And again, guys, please hit that like and subscribe. Really helps the channel. Helps out my big pal Al, the algorithm. South Tahoe Bikeway over here on the left. And you got the City of South Lake Tahoe Public Works, Equipment and Maintenance. And this is D Street. Doesn't look much like the D Street there in Las Vegas. South Tahoe High School over here, home of the Vikings, it says, on the right. But also, please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. It suddenly becomes just beautiful country here. Josh, Bandito, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in. Caltrans needs to do some work over here, huh? Tahoe Mountain Road over here on the right. And so there's also, I was saving this, there's also reports. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, and I don't know if it's urban legend or what. There are reports that there are unalived people who take on too much water. Their bodies take on too much water, if you know what that word is, the D word. And here in Tahoe, and then they disappear, and then they will later reappear in Lake Pyramid, or Pyramid Lake, which is several, I mean, it's at least 40 miles, if not 50 miles away from here. Now, how that could happen, I don't know. If it's true, make this turn here on, no, okay. Especially since it's one of those things that they say is out there. I don't know. And knowing Tobin, I'm confident in saying that Tobin will probably look that up. Stop ahead, okay. US 50. Return, welcome back. Thank you for returning. Stone Street. Yep, somehow I got off the beaten path. I don't know what I did here. Alright, you know what? I'm going to make a U-turn because I think I'm heading south, which is not the direction I want to go. This is Koru Street. We'll turn around in this person's driveway. Make it nice and brief. There we go. I've never had that happen in all the times that I've driven around this lake. North Upper Truckee Road is where I'm at. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, where are all the cars? Usually there's a lot more cars here. Beautiful homes up here, though. Set there. So there's a ski run right up there. That's a little one, though. It is the journey, yes. Absolutely. Lake Tahoe left, okay. Lake Tahoe Boulevard. That's all right. Oh, look at that. Cool. They'd be salivating over that in, on Fremont Street when they do those cruises. Speaking of which, I think it's next week, they're doing a car show of some sort down in Henderson. That'll be interesting. Top or vice versa. Mule Deer Circle. Coyote Ridge Circle. Wow, look at these huge boulders up, well, on the left there. There's a snowplow. Slow Tahoe, speed limit 45. Get behind that 4Runner. That's the way to do it. That lane area. South Lake Tahoe, city limit, okay. And what did I do here? Okay, so this is a stop, that's fine. Alrighty. We'll continue north. Kevin Nin, welcome in. Whoops. Yikes. Sierra Vista Apartments again. And there's that little Toyota dealership I saw earlier. Signage here. Guessing I make a left here, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. We passed Kung Pao Hustle. Right. TJ Maxx there. Blue Zone Sports. So we're now okay. We're back. Yay! California Route 89. That's what we wanted. I don't know how I ended up over there. I don't remember making a left. Fall sale, bulbs and fall color. E-bikes, of course. Emerald Bay Mobile Home Park. More e-bikes, rentals, repairs, and sales. There's a Sonny's Barbecue Shack right there on the right. Margarita's Mexican restaurant, the Washo, it says there. Sort that out here in just a moment. It doesn't show me losing you guys yet, so that's a good sign. Pope Beach Road over here, off to the right. Historic Camp Richardson Resort. And again, well. Also, please follow me on Instagram. And there is Tahoe. Off. This looks like another one of those controlled burn areas. Very, very blue out there. Hey, Cinnamon, I'm glad you're here. I thought I lost everyone. You have to make sure you have a four-wheel drive. Tell the rental car company, hey, gotta have a four-wheel drive, guys. Right U-turn action here as we climb up the hill. Look at that. There's no guardrail, no nothing there. Look at that. Wow. It just goes straight down. Welcome to California, huh? But I've seen that in a lot of roads in California, especially like over by the coast too. They don't have guardrails. It's interesting. Emerald Bay right here off to the right, but I'm not going to pull off in there because I don't want to lose you guys again. Whee! They want you taking these U-turns at 10 miles an hour. I feel for any heavy truck travel of Emerald Bay, and a lot of people like to come. My apologies. Let's see if I can. There's the little island out there, and it has a little. Oh, okay, here we go. My, This is tight. Oh my goodness. Make sure I can get my rear end out of the street here. Yep. So I'll just take a quick second here, show you guys. There is the island. There's said to be a little castle on there somewhere. But again, people like to go out there and propose and things like that. Emerald Bay. Very green. Out there. And let's show on that one there. There's Emerald Bay on the other device. Right there. A very green bay. And give me just 1 second, you guys. Okay. All right. We're back. Let's see if I can maneuver my way out of here. Yep. We are right there, up against it, I know. Okay, guardrails right there. These guys didn't do anyone any favors. Parking like that. All right, there we go. So romantical, yes. Yeah, it's really cool down there, guys, to try and get down there. That's why when I saw that cutout, oh gosh, and you got more of them up here too. We have to walk all the way down the stairs and all that again, like on the other side of the lake too. Parking regulations strictly enforced. Eagle Falls trailhead up here. That's probably where all these people are parked. Up there hiking somewhere. No parking anytime. And again, if you're just joining, welcome in. They're very adamant about this no stopping stuff in here. There's no shoulder whatsoever. And I have all these no stopping anytime signs. Not today. Like another. Yeah, it's beautiful, right, Tobin? Love it. Reminds me of your area up there. The Sierra Nevada mountain range in here. And then you got the Cascades up there in Oregon. When they don't want you to see something, then they put up a guardrail. Otherwise, they're like, yeah, have at it. Go flying off the roadway. Especially, and imagine also being out here at night in January. If you want to dates over cars traveling out here. State Park. got New Mexico in front of me here. Mexico in front of me here. Speed limit of 45 now. Coming into Tahoe, 6260 elevation. Population a little over 700. Tahoe Lodge, Spa, and Cable TV. Placer County line. It's either Placer or Placer, I'm not sure. Tahoe Market up here on the right. Deli, groceries, and liquor. Edwards Tahoe Lodge and Tahoe. Some bikers over there. Chambers Landings, Lake Tahoe, restaurant and bar, it said there. So the one thing that I haven't seen a whole lot of, I mean, this is pretty much a self-sufficient community here all around the lake, but the one thing I haven't seen a lot of, doctor's offices. And they'd be the one group that could afford to live here. There we go, there's a little view. Off to the right there. A lot of boats anchored out there. I'm wondering if they belong to the people that live in here and they just take a dinghy or something. Yeah, see these little dinghies here, and they use those to get out to their boats. Either that or they swim out to them. Look ahead and see big tall pines, and then beyond those there are even taller pines up on the mountainside. Come up to Homewood, 6235 elevation, population 243. I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I forgot all about that, Cinnamon. Yeah, me too. I would definitely want a doctor nearby, yeah. And that's just PCPs. What about specialists? Like if you need a specialist or something, you'd probably have to go into Reno. But come January, uh-oh. Hope the roads are clear if you did have to go into a specialist. Yeah, 243. Yeah, so when we were up here with Tahoe City in 6 miles, Truckee in 20. Beautiful water over here off to the right. Coming into Tahoe Pines now. Of course, the population changes all the time, but they don't do that in Nevada. Hobo, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Oh, wow, Tobin. Wow. Plague bacteria. Wow. Definitely don't want to go hunting squirrel. Caspian campground here, and there's the lake some more. Elizabeth Road here on the left. And then come wintertime, all of the entire mountain range, everything all around the lake, it's all white. It's really something else. Everywhere you look, it's all white. Missed a point here on the right. Let's see if I can give you guys a quick shot. Go right out there. Spectacular Lake Tahoe. Yeah, so that blue boat in fact has its tarp completely covered up, so they're not using that boat for a while. It's fresh water, so you don't have to worry about a lot of saltwater issues here. Let's get going. Tart bus stop, something called Tart that runs around here. These folks over here on the right, they're right on the lake. Terrific views. Sugar Pine Road. There's a lot of sugar pine. Matt, welcome in. Yes, Lake Tahoe. Absolutely. One lane road ahead. It's one lane now. Oh, not this again. Ah, there we go. Tart. That makes sense. Tahoe Area Rapid Transit. Instead of BART. There we go. Snow area, no parking. And again, if you're new, hit that like and subscribe. We do all things Vegas and anywhere else where we may wander. Tamarack Lane, but that one has a K on the end of it. Very cool, Matt. Right on. Sequoia Avenue there on the right. Fire Sign Cafe. They only allow Leos, Sagittarius. And Aries. Yes, thank you, Cinnamon. I was giant trees, but it both ways. It's kind of like Picos / Pecos. Yeah, Matt, it's awesome. It is awesome. The Smoky Mountains water like Tahoe here. Here we go. Here's Tahoe City. Road work around yet another traffic circle. And also, please check out my buddy Mike's channel. VIDSFROMMIKE. He does some sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos. Left, okay. Maybe I got lost back there at a traffic circle. That's entirely possible. For rent, construction storage yard. They're making money on all their real estate up here. Monetize it all, huh? It is now 1:30 here on the Pacific time zone, 4:30 in the East Coast. Pyramid Lake, which again I mentioned earlier, has that history, or reported history. 10th Mountain Division Memorial Highway. Welding? Yeah, you need one of those. Towards Truckee, California here on the, well, now we've left the Lake Tahoe Basin, heading up towards Interstate 80. And we do all things Vegas, plus wherever else we may find ourselves here on the VegasDon channel. So please hit that like and subscribe. And this road too, on the other side of Interstate 80, is also another beautiful drive up to, I think it's Loyalton, California, and then it's just high desert up there. But it's just like this, only the trees form more of a canopy on the other side of 80 than they do over here overhead. Pine Meadows Road. And there's an activity area over here, very active area. Off to our left. And again, if you're just coming in, welcome. We're in between Lake Tahoe and Truckee, California. Life is fine on 89, that sign said back there. That's funny. There's the Truckee River we're going over now. But River Trail. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Old Baldy and all that. El Capitan, I believe that's what they call the one in Yosemite. Deer crossing. We got rocks falling, we got deer crossing. Meadows Campground on the right there. Tahoe National Forest. The Truckee. It's very shallow, but it never dries up. I actually tried to go whitewater rafting in Reno one time on the Truckee River. That was the last time. You hit all those bumps and bruises. I mean, you hit all those rocks and stuff, and you get bumps and bruises and all over the place. I don't know how people think that's fun, but I guess they do. And you try and steer clear. Whoa. Try and steer clear of all the rocks and everything. Gio, welcome in. We are in between Lake Tahoe and Truckee, California on California Route 89. Taking in the scenery there on the other side. Right now the car reads 71 degrees outside. We need a little of this down in Vegas. There was a slight rain chance over the next few days, through the weekend in fact, in Vegas. But Cinnamon said earlier it was still 92 degrees outside. And that was probably a couple hours ago now. California, yes. That SNL skit. The Californians. That's good stuff, guys. If you've never watched that, check out The Californians. That's funny stuff. On YouTube, these SNL skits with, like, what's his name, Bill Hader, with the oars and all that. It overpowers you with the oars, and it just slams you right into those boulders. It's pretty brutal. I had some pretty good welts after that. West River Street over here on the right. And we have a red light. Can't even tell. Oh, I guess, lights like they had on Fremont Street where you can't see them. They're at Casino Center Boulevard. The pedestrians can't see them. So now coming into the town of Truckee, California. Town limit. And the Nevada county line. Nevada County, California. And there's the railroad. We're about to go underneath. That's what brought all of this development out here in the first place. That and the, well, the gold rush for sure. 1849, hence the name San Francisco 49ers. Deerfield Drive. My beautiful wife and I were just in Deerfield, Florida. Let me get in this lane. Alright, so we're here in Truckee and we're gonna go. I'm gonna try one little thing here real quick. When my beautiful wife and I, Cinnamon, were here last. When last we were here, 80 was under a lot of construction. Hopefully that's no longer the case. There we go. So there's one more thing I want to show you, but we're on the interstate now. Interstate 80 here, so we should have a signal. And then this road over here off to our right is Donner Pass Road now. If any of you recall the tragic story of the Donner Party, if you don't, the short version is that the Donner Party tried to make a crossing, tried to cross these mountains way back when, during the middle of winter, got themselves caught in a snowstorm and got stranded out here. And when they ran out of food, unfortunately, they took to eating something else, without being all graphic and gory. But you can definitely look it up online. Donner Party, D-O-N-N-E-R. Deer crossing the highway here. Or as they call it here in California, the freeway. Actually, they call it that in Vegas too, but I grew up calling it the highway, so. Old habits and all that. Yeah, California is still sticking to its 65 max speed limit. My guess is it's a financial decision. Yeah, Linda, it's a very, very, very sad story. This roadway is really bumpy. Rock slide area, that's fun. Bridges may be icy when road is dry, next 23 miles. Donner Lake, named after that. This interstate here will take you all the way from San Francisco, the Oakland Bay Bridge, all the way back east to New Jersey, just outside of New York City. Go up to the exit here for Donner Lake. installation only there on the right, it says. Mile marker 180 miles away from San Francisco. Thanks, Elise. Oh, is it raining? Goodness, as soon as I leave. We were going to have the pest control guy come over too. I don't want to do that, have him come out when it's going to rain. It'll just wash it all away. The scorpions are always an omnipresent threat. Donner Lake Inn, Donner Pass Road. We'll make a left here onto Donner Pass Road. This is where Cinnamon and I were. We had to make the detour to go around all the crazy traffic that was over on the interstate. Oh shoot, I missed it. How do I get in here? No. I need to turn around. Okay. So this is Donner Lake right here, guys. As you can see here, the Donner Party themselves got caught essentially back up in these mountains. Right up here. On their way out to California. As you can see, they have a lot of different homes and stuff out here now. But that's it. Donner Lake. Thundering. Oh my goodness. I miss all the good stuff. We never really did have a monsoon season. Didn't really come down all that much. No parking 10p to 6A, it says there. All right. But you got houses lining both sides of it, both sides of Donner Lake here. Tobin, welcome back. I know I'm having problems with the service here. Even on the interstate, I thought that the interstate would help improve it. They're building homes over here, huh? So again, this is Donner Lake Road. Right here. 7 Series BMW. again, please check out YouTube, as well as my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter. And Tobin, if you could drop your link as well. Definitely from a safe place, yes, I agree. Yeah, I have friends still in Florida, and they were posting this week, and they were very, very close to where they were located. And at one time, I think it was 2007, maybe, there was a crazy storm that whipped up down there, just like all the rest of them, and it took out one of the Goodyear blimps out there in Coral Springs, Florida. It was just crazy. Michael's Way over here on the left. Thank you, Tobin. And so here, coming back into Truckee now, having left Donner Lake, although Donner Lake, nope, it's still over here off to our right. These homes over here on the right border Donner Lake. There's a squirrel. Uh-oh. Stay away from those things. Definitely love being able to bring this stuff to you guys. This is a beautiful country up here. Reno, Donner Trail Cabins. Let's see what this is here. Oh, it's a lift station. Okay. That's not going to be... I need to find something here. Oh, an alien crossing, okay. Yes on G for a new Truckee. Some local ballot initiative. Donner Memorial State Park over here on the right. And we come back up here to Interstate 80. We'll jump back on I-80 here. But before we do that, I'm gonna stop in real quick at this Chevron. Time for a very quick bio break. These traffic circles, I swear, people just... Oh my goodness, look at these prices. You guys see that? $6.25 for regular unleaded, guys. Wow. And they don't have bathrooms. Isn't that nice? They don't have bathrooms. So, just bear with me, guys. right. Thanks for sticking around. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's go ahead. So the parking brake automatically comes on. And you have to have your foot on the brake and then press down on the park. Okay. Let me go up here real quick. I gotta do this real quick here. And that's not the right one. This one here. There we go. And just want to do that right there. These prices are crazy. Absolutely crazy here. Rewards member price. So you get I guess a 16 cent savings as a reward member. Whatever that means. That's wild, guys. Whew. I mean, here I thought $4 gas was crazy. Yes, yes they do, Rich, absolutely. They know you have no choice. Yes, they do. All right. You go ahead, and then I'll go ahead. And we'll head back towards Reno here. And here we go. There's like a falcon or something sitting on that sign. It's a big, looked like a big bird of prey of some sort. It was brown. There's Chips on the side of the road. Highway Patrol. So this was the exit we came off of before here at 89. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome. We are on Interstate 80 in California, approaching Truckee. Actually, we're in Truckee. Heading eastbound towards Reno, Nevada. Downtown Truckee Historic District. No chain installation in this area. They don't want you installing your train chains. There. Here at exit 186. Also, please follow me on Instagram, VegasDon4747. We put up a lot of Vegas related stuff on there that we don't put up here, so please check that out as well. Yes, my apologies, Tobin. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know how we would fare, but they definitely have some work to do out here. A lot of work to do. Hey, Rich, so you know what? Actually, I was thinking about heading down here to Casino Row, the Row as they call it here in Reno. I have about another 3 hours before I have to start heading to the airport. Sierraville and Lake Tahoe. Thanks, Tobin. Yeah, I thought it would be better, but 2025. Yeah, I thought it would be a little better. Bridges may be icy when road is dry next 12 miles. We are on Interstate 80 East. Again, this is another major interstate arterial highway. The entire continental United States. Reno is 31 miles away. Starts up just east or just west of New York City, there in New Jersey, and terminates out here in San Francisco. We're going to end up getting into some twisty-turny stuff up here at the border with Nevada. Thank you, Linda. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, cool, Mike. Yes, please check out Vids for Mike. Okay, guys, here it is. You see on the other side? The green awnings and stuff? That is the agricultural check station here in California. Almost to every road into California, they check your car for agriculture, as well as the trucks. Because they supposedly don't want, a whole bunch of diseased whatever coming into the state that may affect the native produce. Most of the time, they just wave you through it. And I guess they figure people in cars can't transport fruit, but whatever. Yeah, it was crazy. When I lived in Reno and I actually worked across the border in California, we had to go through one of those things every day on the way to work. It's like, why bother? Next 12 miles, deer crossing. And there's the railroad right there, so. God, that car. I remember when those first came out, those Honda Insights. It's like they don't want you to buy it. For a long time there, I thought the EVs, they were like trying to make them uglier and uglier. They're like a competition. Who can make the ugliest EV? And then Tesla showed up. And Tesla cars are not bad looking at all, in my humble opinion. But I certainly can't afford one. Or the $3,000 Tesla Powerwall you need to fast charge it in your house. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Tobin. Gray BMW is matching me. He does not want me to pass him. Slower traffic, keep right. Lane ends this truck lane here. really dynamic looking, yes. It has an unforgettable look. I agree, Linda. 5% grade up ahead. More deer for the next 8 miles. But you can see how the green starts to fade away into brown. Sean, welcome in. National Forest. So there we go. That's why they call it Toyabe Road down there in Vegas. They're on the east side of town. Oh, cool, Linda. Yeah, I mean, there's still, I mean, there's still some green, but yeah, I just got the brown. You know, when you see the green after seeing the brown for so long, it's like, oh no, back to the brown. But I've always loved this drive too. When I lived in Reno, I would come out here on the bike and just go out 80 and then go up 89 into Loyalton there in California. Beautiful drive. But only during summertime. Oh, they lost a wheel. That tends to happen when you drive too fast. Those trailers can't go that fast. Those little trailer wheels. Going above the speed limit. He must be empty. Farad, exit 201 here. So now 201 miles away from San Francisco. And we are 20 miles outside of Reno. Got to be rolling empty. Yeah, that's the way to do a road trip on a bike. Get yourself a big Road King or a Gold Wing or something like that. Nice and comfy. Seats now. And of course the radio and all that. Jay, welcome. Thank you for being here. Smoke, welcome. Okay, so there's a shot right there. There's the Truckee River in between us and the railroad. All three. I don't know if the train's coming out in the shot. The railroad and the road. Here on Interstate 80, now approaching Sierra County line in California. Car reads 77 degrees out there. Again, if you're new, welcome in. We do all things Vegas as well as anywhere else we wander here on the VegasDon channel on YouTube. Please hit that like and subscribe. And there it is, the Welcome to Nevada sign. Looks different than the one down there at the Hoover Dam. They're on Interstate 11. Reno now 12 miles away, and Fernley 47 miles, but we're not going that far. Move over or slow down for authorized vehicles using warning lights. Hazardous material permit required. No littering. Slower traffic, keep right. The typical litany of signs when entering another state. This stretch of roadway is very, very long and very, very boring here in northern Nevada. I think it's like 380 miles across before you hit Utah, something like that. Gold Ranch Road, exit 2. And you can also reach Verdi, V-E-R-D-I, which is kind of a suburb here. It was really more of a western type of town, just a rural settlement, but as Reno keeps stretching out, now it's become more of a suburb. Ranch Road. Exit 2. Stremmel Auctions and Gold Ranch Casino over there on the left. That's going to be the first casino you encounter here, coming into Nevada from the west, or the last one you'll encounter before heading into California. Right off the highway like this. Of course, California has its own casinos too, but they're not usually right off the highway like this. And again, the Truckee River. Reno now 10 miles away. Flashing, trucks must exit 1/2 mile. Boomtown Garson Road. So there's a performer. He plays the guitar here, and wow, these homes are going up right here. This is crazy. There was nothing out here. They're building up these homes like gangbusters. And so you have, wow. all this. This is all new. Oh my. Washoe County Sheriff there. Boomtown. So his name is Chris Costa. He comes out here to Boomtown. I see him still on Facebook. I would go watch his shows when we were there, and when I lived in Reno. Boomtown Casino. And they put homes on almost all the ridge lines here. As we cross the Truckee River here once more. The Blue Men? Like the Blue Man Group? Chain Up area, half a mile. Corey, welcome in. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. At Boomtown. Cool. I didn't realize that. Mogul, that's another former rural town outside Reno, but again, it's all spreading like crazy. Look at all the homes up on the ridge lines. Those did not used to be there. We got some people with money coming in over here. Oh, I didn't see him. I didn't see a sign for him or anything, Devin. West 4th Street. So there are a few not so good areas here in Reno. Nothing like we see in Vegas. Old Ford Escort station wagon. 4th Street downtown tends to be one of those. When I lived here, I lived right off the next exit up here, off of Robb, R-O-B-B, Robb Drive. And that was pretty much considered the edge of town. And now, yikes, they're going crazy. McCarran Boulevard West and Keystone Avenue. So McCarran Boulevard circles the city, but it's not on a highway. It's not an interstate or anything. It has regular traffic lights and stuff, but it circles. It's a beltway, but it's not a highway. Named for the former senator, and that was the name that used to be applied to Las Vegas International Airport, was McCarran. The Boom Boom Room, yes, from the movie Life. That was cool. Good movie. This is Robb Drive here. And we'll go ahead and get over around this guy. So here we are approaching Reno. Travel time sign is completely off. Slow down, stay alert. Cracker Barrel ad with not pictured world's best pancakes, it says there. Charlie Sheen at Grand Sierra Resort up here. Wow. The mighty have fallen. Yeah, so I used to live here to the north of here on the left side, in between McCarran and Rob. It was a nice, quiet area, but from what I understand, it's changed a lot. And there used to be a gym right in here. Oh boy, here we go. Short merge ahead. So this is part of the problem. No one knows how to merge. But there is downtown Reno right there in front of us. We saw a couple, Devin, there was the CHP and there was a Washoe County deputy and an F-150 in the median. That's all that I noticed. This was under construction when I first moved here in 08. I guess they figured it was time to do it again. And the next exit is Keystone up here, but it's a little ways away from us. I was actually thinking about exiting at Keystone anyway, but state flowers have sprouted, yes sir. In abundance too. So the Grand Sierra up here, it's over there by the airport. It's in this shot, but it's kind of hard to point out. It used to be the Hilton here, way back when. And now they call it the Grand Sierra Resort. But downtown casinos, you have Circus Circus, so that is a familiar name, as well as Silver Legacy and El Dorado Casino. Those three comprise what is known as the Row, because they're all in a row downtown. They also have the National Bowling Stadium here, which is the little ball that you see in shots of Reno. It's like a big white ball. I guess they have their own sphere. I guess it could be said that they have their own sphere. And there used to be a Harrah's here as well. But that, I believe that closed a while back. And that was also downtown. And then there's a Sands downtown, but it's nothing like the Sands that used to be in Vegas. It's on the west side of downtown, and it's, back when I lived here, it was not in a very popular area. So it looks like they have it like this the whole way through. I'm not sure. Again, please check out my beautiful wife's channel, Cinnamon and Jupiter, here on YouTube. She does some awesome astrology and spirituality videos. Very cool stuff. Please check that out. And also Vids from Mike, VidsFromMike. Does sensational sunrise and sunset drone videos that you do not want to miss. So please check that out as well. And then Tobin, if Tobin would please drop his link to his channel. Some terrific videos from the Pacific Northwest. So was it the state trooper just sitting there with the lights flashing that scared everybody? That's what it looks like. Yep. Now they're all moving again. So this is Keystone here. I'm going to exit here real quick. And we'll go down 4th Street here. Show you the mean streets of Reno, Nevada. I'm just goofing. I can't hit the notes. This is 5th Street, my bad. Okay, let's go down to 4th Street. They actually have a Panera Bread in here. Wow. That's a change. This is downtown Reno, guys. And this is 4th Street, which to me is a lot like Main Street, kind of. There is a tremendous, not a tremendous, there is a large unsheltered, unhoused, homeless population in this town. Nothing like what we see in Vegas. Gold Dust West, that's another little casino here. But this is 4th Street, so when people tell you about the hood in Reno, this is what they're referencing. Typically, is 4th Street here. Somewhere around here is the Reno Sheriff's Department. Shout out to my beautiful wife Cinnamon for putting together that thumbnail for me. That was awesome. The Reno 911 thumbnail. So come up here to Ralston. J Resort, something called J Resort. That looks like the old Sands casino. Did they convert it? It looks like they did. That's interesting. What is that? And this is Arlington Avenue. And West Street here. There's a Cybertruck. And there's the Silver Legacy over on the left there. El Dorado Casino here on the right. Somewhere Lieutenant Dangle is trying on some boots. And I'm just making references to the show Reno 911 for anyone not familiar with it. It's a very silly show. And it pokes fun at the what they call on the show the Reno Sheriff's Department, which is not a real thing. You have the Reno Police Department, and then you have the Washoe County Sheriff's Department. But someone must have made someone in Hollywood mad when they came up here, because they decided to create this TV show that really cast this town in a whole new light. There's the bowling stadium right there on the right. Big silver ball. Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, University Way. They're calling this now. This used to be called something else. National Bowling Stadium there. Person next to me on the phone, of course. Reno Event Center over here on the left. Yeah. And I wanted to see if I had enough time. But I wanted to show you guys, still on 4th Street here. But this is the area that it is known as the hood here in Reno. Now you have some other neighborhoods too that are very sketchy. But downtown Reno, typically not a very highly desirable place for sure. This is Lake Street here. There's a big bus right there for the bus station. We're gonna go back up here to, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'll go this way onto 5th Street. That's called the Regency there, Reno Regency Apartments. All right. But yeah, I mean, the part of town where you have a bus station and stuff like that, there's that sphere on the left there. That's okay. So I was wrong. That's not the bowling stadium. That's inside Silver Legacy. That big white sphere there. The silver ball, the smaller sphere here, that was the bowling stadium. And let's see. Yeah, they've got their own version of art and all of that here in Reno. It's definitely quirky, in my humble opinion. Now, they also used to have a Fitzgerald's casino here as well as Vegas. Both names, both gone. No longer. This is Virginia Street, which is the major drag here in Reno. University of Nevada, Mackey Stadium, Lawler Events Center. All up ahead. They've done a lot of work to try and help out UNLV. I'm sorry, UNR. Where am I? They've done a lot of work to try and help improve UNR here, University of Nevada, Reno. Not quite sure the degree of success they've had, but the area itself was always kind of in another sketchy area. And it gets cold here, guys. I mean, it freezes for weeks at a time. Sierra Auto Service, all right. Circus parking. Make this left here. And the National Bowling Stadium. So, interestingly enough, and I'm hoping that I don't lose the signal here. I know, yes, Tobin, my red lights, goodness. It's like they know me. This is the parking garage here at Circus, and it, curiously, does not charge you to pay, charge you money to pay to park here. Unlike Vegas, but maybe they will. Who knows? Maybe I should go up to the 3rd. I'm trying to remember where the thingy is here. I hope I don't lose you guys. Yeah, Fitzgerald's. I can't believe they closed it. It was really popular. People really liked it. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't lose you guys.